I hope that you're all hearing me. Okay. Welcome, everybody. So, 7.5 billion. That's the estimated number of people who live on planet Earth right now. 3.5 billion is actually the estimated number of people who are connected to the internet. 2 billion is the estimated number who are connected to the internet and they use Facebook. When I noticed the rise of Facebook videos, I began exploring new ways to optimize the videos to the point that my page became the top one in Germany. The fastest growing page in Germany with approximately 300 million views per month. So this is number one page in Germany. But if you look into the global rank, it's still among the top 10 with, again, sometimes views that surpass 300 million views. Social media is becoming an increasingly competitive game. We've got new media companies that are actually, they come up every day and they are putting content, and getting these numbers is becoming really hard. But if you just find out the right way to optimize your videos, the chances of having your views skyrocketing are also high. My page is called Science Nature Page, and I found it in 2015. Actually, it's called Science Nature Page, but it carries my name because I believe in branding yourself. This is the official logo of the page, and the reach is approximately 200 to 400 million per week. So I can reach about 200 million people per week on my Facebook page. The growth, I get 50 to 100,000 new likes every week, and the theme is basically focuses on science, nature, medicine, and technology. These are the topics that are covered by my Facebook page. Now, the number of views that I have got so far, ever since I started the page, is 4.5 billion views. And you can see the growth. In percentage, it's high. I can't even actually read that number right now. But the question is, what did I do to get these numbers? Well, at the beginning, I was amazed myself. But then I found that there was actually a pattern in the way you design the videos. And if you follow that, you can also get the same numbers. If you look into some of my videos, these are the numbers. They are all in millions, and they are for science and technology. So how can you make something so complicated and turn it into something so simple that people will like it, they share it, they comment on it? We're talking about science and technology. This is a way to translate complex science into an easy way for people to understand. If you look, we've got some of the top performing videos. You can see the reach. This means that the number of people who saw the video on their news feed exceeded 200 million. And you see over 2 million shares. We've got 53,000 comments. We've got here on the other one, for example, over 150 million people saw the video. We've got here 31,000 comments. Success in making a video is not making one viral video, it's actually keeping it up. And there is a pattern to keep it up. There is a way, actually. The question is, are you willing to change? This is my Facebook profile, actually, back in 2013. It was just a profile. I was sharing science with my friends. Nobody was interested. So I started sharing on science groups. And people started following my page, and I got 8,000 subscribers. They loved it. In 2015, I converted my Facebook profile into a page. Why? Because a page provides you insights, numbers. How many people saw the post? How many people left? How many people stay? And you can use these numbers to further increase your reach and optimize your process. Now, Later on, within actually the same year, I noticed an incredible reach. I mean, in 1 week, I was able to reach over 400 million people. And I got over 1 million likes in just 1 week. So, as of December 2015, we've just, I've got 66,000 fans. And now almost 2 years later, I have 8.4 million fans. So this is, you can call them the 8 commandments that you can follow to make a nice video so that your audience would love it. You have to first look into the content quality. Ask yourself, is this something that I want to see on my news feed? If it is, then go ahead and post it. I only post things that are interesting to me first, and they are also interesting to people. They matter to people and they want to see them. They're also directly linked to people's lifestyles. You have to make sure that language is as simple as possible. I mean, we're not talking in a lecture hall at a university. We're talking to audience of different ages and different educational backgrounds, and we have to make sure that the language is very simple so that everybody can understand. I mean, isn't that the success of Donald Trump right now, using language that is so simple anybody can understand. And then we have got the visual presentation, and this is really important. We'll get to that point. The background music, the length, the shareability, the medium customization, and the partnerships. These are the things that I optimized about my strategy on Facebook, which allowed me to reach more people. Visual presentation is really important. Now, there was a scientific study that said you've got 8 seconds to have people engage with your video. If you don't hook them, then they just close it. I said 8 seconds sounds like a lifetime. Why don't we compress it to 3 seconds? So I narrowed it down to 3 seconds, and I made use of the autoplay feature on Facebook because, when you scroll down, you've got autoplay. So if we can customize the first 3 seconds, then we've got a viral video. And so that's one of the things that are common about my videos, mostly, is that the first 3 seconds are really visually engaging. You see that as it is passing through your news feed, shared by a friend or someone else, and you say, I want to watch this until the end, and this helps. One of the things that is actually a common mistake is that people focus on showing other people. Now, as somebody who's interested in science, I don't want to see people. I want to see the technical side. I want to see the invention. I want to see the product that you're talking about. And that's what we have to focus on when we show a visual story. We show the technical side of the story, not people talking or narrating, and we focus on the people. That really doesn't work. We also have a specific length. People's attention, lifespan varies, of course, but most of the time, they definitely don't like long videos. As for Facebook, you have to make sure that you optimize the length. You've got showcasing videos, and the length of showcasing video is like 50 seconds to 1 minute and 30 seconds. And then we have content based, which is basically a full-length video that could be up to 5 minutes. Now, this is different from YouTube. In YouTube, 10 minutes video can also work, but you have to understand that videos sometimes, the same format does not work for every platform. You have to customize that. The music is also very important. When I watch a video, the first thing I try to study is the music. Did they actually choose a good music, or was it just a bad one? The music has to be, it has to align with the content that you are presenting. It doesn't have to, dance somewhere else and the content is somewhere else. It is so annoying that people would have to watch the video on mute. You really don't want that. And here's a funny story. One time I deleted a video, and I wanted to update that video, so I also changed the background music. And then I received several emails from people saying, hey, why did you delete the video? I bookmarked that video so that I can listen to the music. I say, wow, I didn't think that it would actually go that far. So remember that the music sets the mood, and it's really important to make sure that you choose the music right. Now, when I go back to the visual storytelling, I have to mention one important point. One thing we learned from silent movies is that we can get the whole message, without even reading text or listening to anything. So that's actually a visual story. And you have to make sure that your video has a visual story. It's like reading a comic book that doesn't have any dialogue. Because if I watch it, I get approximately 90% of the message. And here's one of my videos, which got over 40 million views. You can ignore the text, and you will still get the idea. You can also check out the music and some of the stuff that I just told you. Yeah, 40 million views. Now there are times, where you can actually customize the video to work for more than one social platform. For example, I made this video and it worked for Facebook. 80 million people saw it, 18 million. It also worked for Imager and also Reddit. All the numbers were high, so people saw it on different social media platforms. You just have to find the right format to make sure that it works for all of them. I actually made the video and I converted it into a GIF or animated image and I posted it, and I was able to reach more people who don't use Facebook. They are outside Facebook. These are some of the this is one of the top performing videos. If you see here, we've got the same video on YouTube. It's not actually the same. It was posted by the University of Melbourne, and it had only like 466 views. Okay, so it wasn't really performing well. So I grabbed that video, and I just re-edited the style. I added extra images and extra footage and made it really very simple. And the numbers were much better, actually. 30,000 comments, over 1.5 million shares. So, as I always say, you have to make sure that the media you are trying to reach audience through, you customize the video according to that place. Not what you post on Facebook would work for YouTube, and vice versa, actually. It doesn't work. So you have to really optimize it, and if you're lucky enough with trial and error, you could actually get to this point where it would work with most of them. Partnerships, that's really important. You have to reach more audience, and so I formed a lot of partnerships with really a lot of awesome companies here. They have their own audience and I have my own, and so it's nice to reach more audience. They share my materials, I share theirs, things that are in common. And we might skip this. This is a very important graph that I want to mention. TV is dying if it's not dead already. As you can see, people who are advertising on TV, they're actually spending less and less. By the year 2018, it would be the lowest. And then we have got also print. People are not spending much. Radio, outdoor, and directories. But what they are really spending more is digital. So we're talking if you optimized your videos, we're talking also a huge business opportunity because you're reaching more people. Companies are spending more and more in advertising on social media. And this is also an opportunity for you to advertise responsibly. I just want to mention this project. You know, one of the things that I love about partnerships is that you can work outside social media as well. And this is a project with ZDF Digital, which I'm working on. It's a movie about 2070, about CRISPR-Cas9 and designer babies. And, you know, we are working on this concept. So partnerships can extend far beyond social media. It's more than just numbers. It's also about creating original content. And with that, I would like to thank you for listening.